How the love got cold, I don't know. I'm my friends, turn a fold, I don't know. 40 in, saw it go, What you six? Yeah, better know it. Times change, people change, they gon' love you, then they hate you, yeah, it's strange. Yeah, that's right, sell you out for some change. Yeah, they go crazy for that money, they the range. Hey, Lord forgive them, cause they know now what they do. Messing with a prince, they ain't even got a clue. They don't blind them with the light when they see me coming through. And a hater couldn't stress me, tell them this ain't nothing new. Watch your back, better watch. Watch your back, better watch. Keep the circle tight, dog, never slack, never loose. Do your friends, do you know? Got your back. I know the ones around me, yeah, I'm keeping track. How the love got cold, I don't know. I'm my friends, turn a fold, I don't know. 40 in, saw it go, What you six? Yeah, better know it. How the love got cold, I don't know. I'm my friends, turn a fold, I don't know. 40 in, saw it go, What you six? Yeah, better know. Yeah, never take a word, show me how you getting down. Yeah, is you with it when a man up and when he down? You around for
the question was once again, how do you know when to ask questions to the person you proven and when to be quiet and walk by faith, not by sight? It's different because now, in the proven process, this is strictly spiritual to get to the end goal of being joined one to another, man, woman, husband, wife. It's strictly spiritual. It's not physical. And a lot of times, brothers and sisters don't understand the process of that, and it's a process. Leviticus 19:17. Here you go. This is how you start out.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
So the first thing in the proven process, before you even get to where you are talking on the phone or messaging back and forth in an intimate matter, not talking about sexually, but just where it's just between y'all two, first thing, you got to get to the point of where you now love your neighbor as you love yourself and not suffer sin upon him. First thing you start out is brothers and sisters. A lot of times brothers and I don't know about the sisters. Some sisters got that imagination. The first time you text or talk on the phone, the next thought you got is, I wonder where we're going to live. How many kids are we going to have? Brothers go from, hey, what's your name? Oh, my name is such and such. The next thought is, okay, 7 months from now, we are married. That's the next thought thing about it. Like, boom, straight there. Nothing in between. So the first thought you got to have is, okay, this is my brother, this is my sister. So let's just get to know each other on that level first. All right, being a brother and a sister and all that comes in with that. And one of them things is not suffering sin upon each other. Be willing to correct each other when you see something wrong, seasoned with salt. Right? So you start out brothers and sisters. Next one, Sirach 6 and 7. So here's your process. I'm built up to it. Sirach 6 and 7. We read this all the time.
Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7.
Is that what I want? Yeah.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Do what?
Prove him first. And be not hasty to credit him.
Now, when you break down the words of get a friend, because that brother then turns into a friend. Now, friends have a more personal relationship than just a brother and a sister. Some things you don't tell your brother, some things you don't tell your sister. All right, so that next level is the friend. Now it says, prove him first and be not hasty to credit him. Now, that is a process of time. And there is no timetable that you can put on that for me to say, okay, 3 months. Once you hit 3 months, start asking these questions here. Once you get to 3.5 months, you should know this question for sure. It ain't no timetable you can put on that. That's why you have to, what it says, go to 1 John. Was it 4:1? Is that what I want? I think it's 4:1. Let me look at it. Let me look at it before you read it. Shoot from the hip. Like the bishop saying. Shoot from the hip. That's 3 John. 1 John chapter 3, ain't it? Or is it 2? 3. Nope, that one ain't it. Let's see. It's 4 and 1. I was right? Okay. Yeah. Shoot from the hip. Read that one.
1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of God. Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
So in that proven process right there, when you first starting out, you go from brother and sister in the body to proving them as a friend. That in that proven process, you should be first finding out if they are truly of God. Now, we say this all the time. Some people come in here and they look like they are here for God, but their main goal is just really to find a woman. Some sisters' main goal is to find a husband. So though that first stage of proving a friend is, okay, let's see where you are about God. And like I said, we'll do a class on this. Brothers, some of you brothers be browbeating these women over their head when you prove them with scriptures. That's all. We gotta come. They come up here. All we talk about is the Bible. Like, how long y'all been proving? 8 months. Lord, have mercy. 8 months of personal Bible study on every phone call. I'm like, goodness gracious, you brothers don't know nothing about. Yeah, they own Camp 101 with the sister. Okay, it's a certain dispensation of time that you do that, all right? And over a process of time, you try that spirit when they be of God in certain situations. That's why you got to have your spiritual eye open. So read verse 7 and 8.
Verse 7. Beloved, let us love one another.
No, go back to Sirach. I'm in Sirach 6, verse 7 and 8.
Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
So being not hasty is that process of if they really here for the Lord or not. Now, that can take longer than 6 months. That can take longer than a year. A lot of brothers and sisters try to put a timetable. Okay, in 1 year from now that we started talking, we are going to be married. It don't always work out like that, okay? Go ahead.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
That's why you can't put a timetable on it. Go ahead.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Proving each other, go through some trouble with each other. Like I tell y'all sisters all the time, we can fake it for 6.5 to 7 months. We are really good at faking it. Brothers, sisters are really good at faking it for 1.5 to 2 years. They good at faking it. When I say that, I'm talking about the representative of them where, you know how you get on that first call and all your words is right. You got the best game in the world. Y'all fall to sleep together on the phone, and
you hang up. No, you hang up first.
Are you asleep over? No, I ain't sleep. I'm just.
No,
I was
sister.
waiting on you to say something.
Can't come in. No, sis. How you all right over there, sis?
Oh, did I fall asleep on you on the phone? Nah, I was just listening to you
I
breathe.
just admire you sleep.
Yeah. I bet you all pretty over there while you sleep.
Hey, brothers ain't got game like that no more, you know?
Well, you better pick it up what we putting down up here.
Hey, Cap, you know what's crazy?
Better take notes.
You know what's crazy? We talk about that, those first beginnings and you're like that. Mm-hmm. When you get married, man, that thing is gone. It's like, you go and sleep in the other room.
Like, damn, you ain't snore like that. Why you tell me you snore like that?
Be in the bed like it. I didn't hear that on the phone.
Right, vibrating on the leg. Damn. You could have told me that, sis.
Walk in the bathroom. What is that smell? See, and all that stuff goes into proof.
Right. Hey, some sisters worse than brothers, man. Some sisters drop. I'm gonna be real. Some sisters drop loads bigger than brothers.
Yeah.
Hey, you married brothers know what I'm talking about.
It's part of the proving process, man. I'm telling you.
All praises.
All praises for God proving a friend first, man. Because that, you don't get hit with, because you might get hit with that stuff. You be like, oh my goodness, Lord, where's the exit door? Let me get up out of here. That's what you would do in the world. Like, no, I can't marry something like that. Nah. But once you prove each other and you are committed spiritually, you can deal with that stuff.
None of that stuff matters, man.
You'll deal with that stuff. It don't matter no more.
Just hold your nose.
Hey, no, brothers, you single brothers, don't ask the sister how big her load is.
Don't do that, please.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you brothers.
Goodness gracious.
You got to say something for marriage.
Yeah. You really got to be ordained by God. If you ask that and she still won't talk to you.
Yeah. Some stuff you just ain't going to find out until you get married.
Right. Yeah, they'll say, well, the captains told me to prove you.
Yeah. What it look like between your toes? I got to know everything about you. No, brothers. Use some sense. All right? Because some of them questions you ask a sister, she's not your wife for you to be asking her those questions. She's just your friend. Wait till y'all get married to ask those questions. All right. So where's we at? We was at verse 8, right? Okay, jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such and one hath found a treasure.
So in that process, when you go from brothers and sisters in the congregation, and now you are proving each other as possible as friends, go through some things, and you go through some things, and once you've proven to yourself, or they've proved to you that they're a faithful friend and a strong defense. They was there in certain times, because things are going to happen in between. In your life during that time of y'all talking to each other, and how they respond to that. That is one way to prove if they are a faithful friend and a strong defense, which will carry over to marriage. All right. Now go to Tobit. Tobit. Please, brothers, don't ask no sisters that, man. I'm telling you. Oh, Lord, I can hear it now. It's coming. Tobit, what I got here? Where I want to start? Tobit chapter 8, and let's read verse 5.
Tobit chapter 8 and verse 5. Then began Tobias to say, Blessed art thou, O God of our fathers, and blessed is thy holy and glorious name forever. Let the heavens bless thee, and all thy creatures. Thou madest Adam, and gavest him Eve, his wife, for an helper and stay. Of them came mankind. Thou hast said, It is not good that man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself. And now, O Lord, I take not this sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together.
Read.
And she said with him, Amen.
So that next part of when it says here of when to ask questions, the person you proven, when you can in your mind get to the point of where your thoughts about this person you're proving is not purely based on lust of I want this from you in the bed, and I know you want this. When you can get past that and you truly love the spirit of that person, and then you start asking those intimate questions that you need to know when you're sure that, because it's a certain time. You don't want to ask those kind of questions like this is our second phone call. Now I'm asking you, so what, how many times a week do you think you need to get it in to be satisfied? And damn, the second week, dude, no. It's a process of time after you can see yourself with them forever, and it's not just for lust.
Oh, you know what else they ask Cap sometimes? It'd be like a month in, they already asking for medical records.
Yeah, you don't want to do all of that stuff. All right, that's a process of time when you can truly love the spirit of that person and not just their physical characteristics. And all of that is going to take a certain amount of time. All right. You don't know anybody within a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year sometimes. You don't know people like that. So when's the right time to do it? Go through that step of brother, sister, friends. And then when you can see yourself as husband and wife, where you truly love the spirit and not just the physical of that person, then you can ask those type of questions. Because if you love the spirit of them, the answer, even if they answer it a way that you might not have expected, that won't sway your judgment of that person. All right. So that's because you love the spirit of them, and you're willing to deal with that, even if you are tied together until the Lord comes back or the Lord calls one of you home. So that's what I would advise you on how to apply certain questions in the proving process. Officers, you want to bring up?
Yeah. I want to. Can we read that question again?
It says, how do you know when to ask questions to the person you are proving, and when to be quiet and walk by faith, not by sight?
I want to hit on that being quiet part, because when I hear that being quiet and walk by faith, I hear being told something to do that I don't agree with. That's what I hear. In the proving process, I'm being told to do something that I really don't agree with. Sisters, you are not obligated during the proving process to submit to that man in all things. He's not your husband. If you disagree on something, that's why it's proven. You tell him, brother, officer, soldier, I don't agree on that. I don't think I should be doing that. Okay, all right, let's go through the script. Okay, and it's compromise. That's the whole point of proving. And brothers, y'all shouldn't be expecting sisters to submit in all things. You're not a husband.
Man, she rebellious, man. She
rebellious. She won't submit to me. That's something you deal with.
We've been proving each other for 4 months.
What? It's not your wife, bro. Bro, relax, bro. Calm down. Calm down if you end up losing it.
Yeah.
You're going to end up losing this thing because you want to be a Lord so fast.
Yeah. That's what I said. The thought is, after that first conversation, the man's next thought is marriage. Yeah. She's my wife now.
Right, that's mine. You belong to me. Nah, it ain't like that. So when I hear stuff like, what is it? How long should I be quiet?
It says when to be quiet and walk by faith.
When to be quiet and walk by faith. I hear I'm being told to do something I don't agree with, but because I want to become his wife, I'm not gonna say that right now.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't the case.
Put yourself in that situation, sisters.
That ain't the case.
At all. All right, go ahead, Officer Lashua.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites.
It's so hard to serve God. And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.